Hi, it's been a while since I've recorded anything. It's been slow progress after the op, but I'm getting there. Now, this album here is what I've been making, and I almost finished the video and then my phone went off, so I've had to start all over again. It's from the Graphic45 collection, Imagine. Beautiful, beautiful collection. Now the album itself is 8x10, so it's not a mini album by any means, but just going to turn it around so you can see properly. Beautiful air balloons all the way through this album, and that's it's so big. That's the spine, which is 4 inches. And then that's the back. No flowers. I didn't want it. It's going to squash if I put flowers on it because it's such a huge album. Lots of this embellishment throughout, which I thoroughly enjoyed making. It's a faux leather that I use for my spines a lot, and it's nice to work with. A chain closure that's got a few charms added to it so that you've got plenty of room when those photos go in. Right, let's get started. This is the inside cover. So you've got a belt buckle that holds this down. Let's get this out of here, like so. And this is like a waterfall effect, but with a difference, because you've got 3 going up and 3 going across. And a little envelope here with some little bits and pieces that you can write on, pop a photo on, whatever you want, attach it to somewhere else. So they're in there. Now, I'm not going to stop and do all the bits and pieces up because it'll make this video far too long. And that then flips open, and you've got a big page here, and you've got another page here that if I take that out, you can see better that that's cut for you to pop this in the pocket. And this opens up so that you can put more photos on there. And that just slips back inside there. So that's the first inside cover page. Then the start of the book, which is the first main page. You've got inside here, you've got a tag. I won't put it back in. And then this flips up and you've got a tag in here. And that one fits in easily enough. And then this pulls up. So you've got this space here. I don't know if you can even see it. It's such a huge, this is difficult to do. And you've got a tuck spot just there. So inside the pocket, you've got another huge space. I will put that back in there, otherwise I will forget and have to go all the way through the album to see where I've got it out of. Right, so that comes down. This one goes up and down. And you've got a pocket again to put what you want on those little bits and pieces. And then that comes up, that goes down, and that's held together with a magnet. Inside each of the 3 main signature pages is a large photo space. I'm going to put that back down there. So then you come to the back side of the first page, and you've got 3 pockets, 1, 2, 3. In the first pocket, you've got this little booklet, and it's got inside it a journaling space, photo space. So you've got plenty of spaces throughout this album. I don't know how many it would fit. I haven't counted, but quite a lot. Now these little journaling cards that I've made throughout, they're just rubber stamps that I have. So I thought I'd put them to use because they went with the collection. And that just slips back into the pocket there. But it all coordinates so nicely. You don't really have to think about it when you're putting it together because it's just so pretty. This is a big one that will hold one large photo, two medium photos, and you could put a large one on the back. That slips inside there. Then the top pocket, which is the biggest pocket, you've got a little folder that you can open up. Big area here, and then this tuck spot here. I just made a book to go in there that you could put whatever you wanted to in there. And that's magnetic closure from here. Well, I'll put it that way, I guess. It doesn't really matter much. There we are. That fits inside there. Onto the second page. This just turns down, comes up, comes down, comes up. So you've got a fair amount of space there. And then you've got this tuck spot in the middle to add your bits and pieces to, or leave them out and just put a photo. But I always think it's nice to have journaling bits and pieces so that when you give the album to somebody, they can just, you know, pop them where they want them to go. So that goes down. Nice space on the back of there as well. And it goes like that to do up. Have to work it out still. So that goes down. This is identical. And again, you've got three more little bits and pieces. Comes up, no, comes down, comes up, comes down, flicks over. And this little bit of ribbon here tells me it opens up as well. I'm doing that because otherwise people just aren't going to know. And then again, you've got plenty of area here to put whatever you want to. But also in the sides of this front one, you have got these. So again, plenty of room. And then of course, in the pocket itself at the very end, you've got another huge one. So, right, on the reverse of that page, this comes down and this opens and opens. And another pocket here for your little bits to go into. Photos, and that's held together with a magnet. And then that comes up as well. So you've got one of these there so that you can see what's going on. Then you've got in the middle, these are made from envelopes, 4 flaps that open like that. Plenty of room, as you can see. Tuck spot here, so you don't have to glue your photo down if you don't want to. And in the end, I've taken this one out. In the end of each of the envelopes is, oh, I can't do it, one of these, as you can see, to add your photos to. So, and that goes over, 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 and then that comes down and that sits up. Then this bit. Right, this has got the metal corners and you open it up and it's an expanding pocket. So you can fit quite a bit in here. I've just got 4 cards that I've popped in and you can pop on the back. So you can put much more in there. And of course you can put on the top of here, and that's open so that you can put a photo in there as well. So that's that. Now this page here is really just a decorative page. It's held with a magnet and you get your fingers there and pull out. It's lovely, isn't it? So you could cover this up if you wanted to with photos, but I wouldn't. I would leave it as it is because I like it as it is. But up to the person who receives it, really. And tucked in the back is this. So even though it is a decorative page, there's room for photos. And then in the end of it, you've got, it's using all the scraps. Oh, I must glue that back down. And then over we go. And we've got 2 belt buckles holding this one down. There we are, get them undone. And this goes this way, and then that way. And this one goes that way. And these do the same. So you've got on the back, plenty of photo space. And then inside here, you've got a little tuck spot there for your journaling and your photo. Pop it back in. And a different one here. Pop that back in there. Whoops, go on. So you pop this back together, and then it folds down and up. So you've got a space here and a space there, and then you've got the big one in the middle. And this is cut so that you can pop a photo in there if you want to. So plenty of space on this end one. Yep, I'm just checking that I've shown you everything. Yes, I have. So this very last inside cover is, you pull it out and you've got a very decorative piece there, or you can put your own large photo in there and slip it back inside the acetate there. And you can either display this or your photo. Lift it up, it's held by a magnet. Come on. And you've got a big area here for photos, and you've got a box section here that you can put, tags in it, you could put extra photos that you haven't journaled yet, whatever you want to put in there, receipts from a special occasion, anything you like. It is concertinaed, so there's plenty of space. So that's it. Hope you've enjoyed seeing this. It certainly has been, a couple to, I would say the best part of 3 weeks in the making, this one, because of sitting just for so long and then leaving it. But it's lovely. I have to say I followed Scrap Queen's tutorial, one of my favourite people. Check her out, she does fantastic work. Bye for now.